Hopefully, we're good now. I had to in the stream because my computer was in the middle of updating, and it messed everything up. All right, we should be good now. All right, we have everything set up. Let's go ahead and head to Bristol Dirt. No clue how this is going to go. Well, there we go. It's allegedly Ricky Stenhouse standing by his car. Man, look at him just standing there in the corner. You can take your helmet off, buddy. Let's go ahead and get out there and see what happens. I have no clue what this car is going to handle like. Just like a very loose Bristol, it seems like. Oh dear.
Coming in the green. It's one count.
Hit the rev limiter. Oh dear.
Let's see where that puts us.
We almost died. Okay. That is intense. It's very intense. This may not go well. Well, let's see how it goes.
We're going green.
It's just, man, when it starts fishtailing left and right,
Got a car low now.
you know what to do.
Car now inside. All right, you're clear. Inside.
Okay, not cool. Just trying to change my camera. I get right to the first lap.
Be ready.
Not great. Let's reel it in here.
Clear down low.
Oh my goodness, that's not how you start a race.
Coming to the green.
I don't know why Allmendinger won't go.
Green down. Let's go. Inside.
There's no way we should gain on him that quickly.
Clear low. Got one inside. Bottom's clear. Got a car low now. Bottom's clear. Still there. Inside. Clear high, bud. Car down
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Got one down low now. Low's clear.
This does not feel natural.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
It's interesting.
Clear high.
That's for sure.
All clear. Car high. Careful. 3 wide.
Dear, I knew we were in trouble there. Oh dear.
All clear.
I didn't think we'd hit the inside wall though. Come on, Ryan Blaney.
Watch your speed.
Hold it! Okay. Let's we already have some stability turned on. Let's just go 0 and see what happens. Maybe that'll help us more. Get rid of that. Maybe the car was fighting us, I don't know.
Ready?
Doesn't seem normal.
All right, you're clear. You're all clear up top. Car high. Careful.
We almost died.
Clear high, bud. All right, you're
Lap
clear.
1.
All clear.
Come on, Martin.
Got one inside.
You're too old to be making mistakes like that. Wow, Denny Hamlin running his teammate up the track. 28 on top. So the very reason we are live right now, it's his fault.
Still there.
He said, hey, can you go live? I'm like, I guess so. So if you're enjoying the stream, thank 28 on top.
Got one down low now.
Oh my goodness, really? 4 wide at Bristol, what are we doing, folks?
You're clear. Car high. Careful. All clear.
What happened with the other one? My computer was in the middle of updating some drivers, and so when I went live, a lot of things weren't working.
All right, you're clear.
A lot of very crucial things. Microphone, headset, it was all not working. It was very bad. So I had to restart my computer to apply those updates. Once they got finalized, we would just, be back live.
Still there. You're all clear up top.
What?
Bottom clear. Hold your line, driver. Car on the outside now. All right, you're
Well, now our engine might blow. That's stupid. He's still parked there.
Car there on your outside.
Goodness, okay. The AI here suck. Jesse! Welcome back.
The car ahead of you is pitting.
The car ahead of me is pitting? Why? Oh, that's the broken car that's pitting, I guess. Yes, Jesse has arrived.
Excellent. Good job. Cars on the outside.
Yeah, last night when you commented, I'd already packed it in for the night. Already gone to sleep. I fell asleep in the middle of that premiere last night of that NASCAR video. Yep. Just delete Ryan Preece right there. Oh my goodness, I did not want to do that. Well, that was fun. So Jesse commented last night, he wanted me to go live sometime late last night. It would have been like, I don't know, 1 or 2 my time or something. It would have been late when it would have been happening. Anyway, we didn't end up going live. All right, Jesse, thank you for joining. Good to see you again. And oh, never mind. Oh, he switches up. He bobs and weaves just like we do. That's all right. You guys are free to come and go as you choose. I don't know what. I have my car keys in my pocket. Why? Why are those in there? Oh, that was really weird. Just sitting here and it's like, what's in my pocket? Oh, that. All right. I have no idea what to expect with the handling of this race car, so just get out here, try to turn a fast lap. So this is old Atlanta. This is not new Atlanta. So it's you got the advent calendar? That's awesome. Are you actually going to wait and like do it one day at a time? Me would, dude. That was sad. That was sad. So I was at the track, you know, and I had stepped away to use the restroom. You know, that was stage 3 with like 150 to go, and I took my headset off for a second just so I could hear what they were talking about over the PA system, and it was the MRN call of the race. And I heard that Martin Truex got penalized. I still don't know what for, but I don't know, something on pit road. Your parents will make you do that? That's fine. Not a great lap. Not a great lap. But the car felt pretty stable. It's just we're a full second. Full second off the pole. Yeah, it was sad because he was when he was in second, he was 3 points to the good. So I was shocked when he got eliminated. And the car you won is the first day. Ow, ow. Yeah, it was sad to see Martin Truex go. You know, he's a veteran. I really wanted him to get a win. Perhaps make a playoff run. Because, you know, it's hard to see veterans go, especially when they're struggling. Like Johnson, his last several years, I mean, continuing to present day, it's been really sad to watch. Wonder who will replace Martin. They've already announced that. It is Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe, since Stuart Haas is almost shutting down completely next year. Next year it'll just be Haas racing, and it'll be Cole Custer in that car, I think. Yeah. Chase Briscoe is replacing Truex. They've already assigned a done deal.
Still there. You got room. You're clear.
So we're racing as Stenhouse for 28 on top. I believe that's his guy. Maybe we'll have to do a race as Martin Truex now. Yeah, I was kind of surprised with the pick, you know, but I think Chase Briscoe's a good driver. He just needs a good car to show it. Oh, it's Noah. That's who's your guy? So we know who Jesse's guy is. Jesse's guy is leaving, being replaced by Chase Briscoe. Chase Elliott, I'm guessing. I feel like we've definitely talked about this before, yeah. Man, I'll have to show you guys my diecast one day. I have a few Chase Elliott diecasts. I have one that's like a liquid metal finish, like it's chrome. And it's one of his red, white, and blue schemes from, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe. Yeah, Chase Briscoe from the 14 to the 19. I'm wondering where Kyle Busch is going to go, because I don't think he's going to stay with RCR past next year. I think he'll give them one more year and he's gone. So, like, where will he end up? Will he go back to Toyota? 2311? Or will he go to Spire Motorsports, maybe? I could see him going to Spire. With there's a rumor that teams are going to be forced to go to 3 charters apiece. Kyle Busch should replace Martin. That would have made sense, but, I mean, they got rid of him. JGR got rid of him. So teams don't normally go back. And like, I don't know. They couldn't or didn't want to find sponsorship for Kyle, and so he had to leave. I don't know. I feel like he got a raw deal there. You would like for Kyle Busch to retire? Briscoe, I think he's a good driver. I think he'll prove it. I think he'll prove that he's a good driver next year. When he has a good car, he wins a lot. He won a lot in the Xfinity Series, in that, I think, the 00 car. And he's won a few times for SHR, and, you know, clearly they're not a good program. So it's impressive that he was able to win.
Careful, still there.
And he's ran well the first, I guess, 3 races of these playoffs. 98? Yeah. That sounds right. I think 00 is the one they still have, which is the one, Cold Custer drives that one?
All right, clear low.
Yeah, Colt Custer, he's moving back to the Cup Series next year, and he's racing, he's going to race the 41 car. And Briscoe is going, yeah, they'll be the only Haas racing team.
All right, you're clear.
Yeah, Colt Custer. I love that name. What are our tires? Oh, our tires are not looking good. See, why has there not been a custard business to sponsor Cole Custer yet? It's a match made in heaven. Cole Custer.
You're almost out of gas. Watch your speed, please.
Oh no, it's Corey LaJoy. My dad and I were memeing Corey LaJoy so hard during the race, because it was his last race with the 7 team. Corey LaJoy is going to go race for Rick Ware Racing for the rest of the season, and Justin Haley is taking the 7 car. I think Justin Haley has endless potential. He has ran pretty well in that Rick Ware Racing car. Yeah, Chase Briscoe has a dirt background, similar to Kyle Larson. And Chase Briscoe is specifically, I think he's good at Phoenix. That's where he won one of his races. So if somehow Chase Briscoe made it to the Final 4, there's a chance he wins. And imagine that storyline. Yeah, it's such an L for Rick Ware. It is. Yeah, I feel bad for him. Corey LaJoy is a veteran, so perhaps he'll bring some kind of perspective to Rick Ware, but he has just had a rough year.
Careful, still there.
Really, ever since he filled in for Chase Elliott last year in the 9 car, it's just been downhill. Constantly. And now people meme him constantly. I feel bad for him. I really do. He's a good enough guy. You know, he took time to take a picture with my dad and I a couple years ago. We saw him at the Bristol truck race. He was watching from the stands. And as we were leaving, I saw this guy in a baseball cap, and we're like, that's Corey LaJoy. Let's try to get our picture with him. And so we got a quick picture with him, and he booked it out of there. What's going on here? Woo! Your brother likes Justin Haley? Well, I think he will have a lot to root for in the future. I don't think they'll do that much better this year, maybe. But the rumor is that Rick Hendrick is the one who signed Justin Haley. So his car will probably be prepared, or at least given assistance from Hendrick Motorsports, kind of like a 5th team. So Justin Haley might have a really good shot at career success here. It'll be his best shot, that's for sure. So what I would like to see Michael McDowell in the 71. You have Justin Haley in the 7. Imagine this. Kyle Busch in the 75. Because, you know, they do 7s there, so you have to put in a 7 somewhere. But the 75, because, you know, the 5 for his original number, that would be cool. So you just have 2 veterans and 1 young guy. You'll come around, Kyle. I didn't like Kyle for a while because he went to Toyota, he went to Joe Gibbs, and they're not my favorite team.
All clear.
But now that he's back with Chevy, you know, I want to see him win. I think it sucks that he went from one of the best teams to RCR. What a rough transition. Even though they won a couple races last year, since then it's just been nothing. A lot of second place finishes. I think he has the most second place finishes in the next gen car, which is just very sad.
All clear.
This car definitely handles better in the game than the Gen 6 car. I mean, this is just easy making these laps. Our lap times still aren't that impressive.
Clear high, bud.
So Chase Elliott, that's who I should be racing as. That's what you're telling me. It's probably handles better because it's slower.
Still there.
And this car is a lot slower than the Gen 6 car. Not the last Gen 6 car they ran, but before they completely neutered the engine down to like 650 horsepower. That was a huge mistake.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
You have 5 wins with Spire. That's more wins than Corey LaJoy had. I think they should hire you, right?
All clear. He's ahead of you.
If well, I know your number's 28 in baseball. If you had to pick a number to race in NASCAR, what would it be? Because mine would be, if I could get it, it would be 24. 28's a good number too, though.
All right, you're clear.
24. I'd also accept 25. What's better than 24? Yeah, SpongeBob. It's 25. Michael says his would be 95.
You're almost out of gas.
95. I have a feeling it's 95 because of Lightning McQueen. Yes, yes, my man. Michael is a cultured person. 23. 23 is also a very historic number. You know, you have LeBron James, you have Michael Jordan, now you have Bubba Wallace, all repping the 23. And if you like Dr. Pepper, it has 23 flavors. So I like Dr. Pepper, so I can get behind that. But you have to get Dr. Pepper as your sponsor if you drive the 23. That's the law.
Slow down.
You say, Michael says Bubba Wallace should have made the playoffs this year. Yeah, I agree. I think he had a really good year. He just had some bad luck. Like, he had really bad luck this year. Caught up in a lot of wrecks that weren't his fault. Or, like, his pit crew would make a mistake, and he would restart in the back, and a big wreck would happen. He would get caught up in it. You know, that's his team's fault, you know? There's not really much, he could do different. So, yeah. I think he should have made, because like this year, he had some very good runs and just got robbed. Absolutely robbed. And everyone's already a lap down. That's rough. Ah! We got so close to the wall there. Yeah, especially with Tyler Reddick making it, and you know, in the same equipment, and they've ran similarly. Like usually when Tyler Reddick ran well, Bubba was also running well. Pit times are not accurate. I could believe that. I could believe that, especially accurate to real life. 'Cause they're probably going off of the Gen 6 times. Because back in the day, oh, he was ghosted out. What happened to him? Wow, we almost lost it there. Wow, this car handles so much better than the Gen 6 car. Yeah, so used to, the longest part of the stop was changing the tires, all four. Nowadays, the longest part of the stop is filling the gas. Yeah. Do I do online lobbies? Not by myself, I don't. Like, not a lot. Sometimes I will with my friends, but if you guys ever want to, I would be open to it. I play on PlayStation and PC. So those are the two consoles that I could easily play on. I also have an Xbox, but it's in the living room, so I don't stream from it. And I don't have Xbox Live currently, so that isn't an option currently. Yeah, I play with viewers from time to time. Just last week, I played, I think last Friday night into Saturday morning, I played Modern Warfare 2 with a viewer. And we had some very good games. Very good. And we played really well together. He was a good teammate, so hope to play with him again sometime in the future. We had a good time.
All right, clear outside.
And yeah, Michael, if you have any suggestions or you have anything that you would like to see us play, I'm all ears. I'm a man of the people. So whatever you guys want to see, that's what we're going to do. At some point, you know, we'll try to get to it. Right now, I'm in the middle of playing RoboCop. I was also in the middle of playing Spider-Man 2. We'll get back to that at some point. SpongeBob, The Cosmic Shake. We'll get back to playing that. And also, what else? Guardians of the Galaxy. I was actually having a lot of fun in that game. And we just restarted Wreckfest. That's another game I like. A lot.
Got one peeking inside. Clear high, bud. You're all clear on the bottom. Clear high, bud.
Ah!
Still there. All clear. The car in front of you is coming to the pit.
I was hoping I could turn underneath him. I could not. That did not happen. Oh no, we're in the wall. And he's blowing up. Was that Chase Briscoe? We were just talking about him. I was just trying to compliment him. And there he goes blowing up on me. Is this Greg Biffle? Who are we coming up on? No, we're coming up on Kurt Busch, right? That's Kurt? Yeah. Kurt Busch in the 45. That's how old this game is. Or this season update. We have Kurt Busch in the 45.
All right, careful. All right, you're clear.
Briscoe, yeah, I think it probably was. It was a Mustang and it was red. So it looks like Briscoe. That's so sad. That is so sad. Atlanta's your best track? Yeah, Atlanta's a very fun one. Very fun track. I'd say in the next gen it's a little too easy. I mean, I'm just kind of like holding it wide open. And our tire's at 39%. You know, I shouldn't be able to do that.
Load's clear. There's no one fuel, bud.
We're going one more lap. Could be a dark horse this year too. That's what we were just talking about. I have the NASCAR app, and they put out a story today comparing Chase Briscoe's first 3 races of this chase to Tony Stewart's, I think, 2011 season when he won for Stewart Haas back when they were in Chevys. So they're saying, could Chase Briscoe possibly have a breakout? And he's ran pretty well the first 3 races. He's moved himself on to the next round. Here's my thing. If somehow, some way, he makes it into the Final 4 at Phoenix, he's got it. All right, I forgot we were about to run out of fuel. This is my fault.
Are they on your outside?
Well, we're dead. This is embarrassing.
Got one inside. Hard from the outside. Outside. Slow down. You're almost out of gas.
That was embarrassing. Carl Edwards should have won that one if it wasn't Stewart. I feel so mad about that because at the time I wasn't really a Carl Edwards fan, but towards the end of his career, when Gordon retired, I started pulling for Carl Edwards, and then Carl, suddenly retired. But yeah, Carl was very good, and he deserved that championship. But just because of the chase format and how they used to do it, Tony Stewart, ends up getting the championship on a tiebreaker. They tied. That is insane. Insane.
You're clear on pit road.
When has that ever happened? Let's go chase down Joe Ogan. There's his name, Joey Ogan. I'm always a Gordon fan. There were other drivers that should have won. Yeah. Michael, we're on the same page. Gordon was my guy. Still is. Still is. I still wear usually some kind of 24 merchandise every day. Whether it's a hat, a shirt. I don't have any 24 shoes yet, but I need one. I have some Jeff Gordon jackets. Jeff Gordon's my guy. And if I'm not wearing Jeff Gordon, I'm probably wearing other Hendrick merchandise, whether it's Larson, whether it's William Byron or Tim Richmond. It's an old one. And then I also wear a 3-cap for Dale Sr., GM Goodwrench. So there's a few guys that I'll support. I think next year I'm going to buy a Michael McDowell hat. Or maybe I'll just buy a Spire hat because, I kind of like Justin Haley. I think Justin Haley has so much potential, especially driving for basically Rick Hendrick. There's Briscoe, the new owner of the 19 car.
You got room. You're clear. Half down, half to go. It's time by.
Yeah, I don't, it's not that I don't like Chase Elliott, it's just I don't have any Chase Elliott hats. And I think he's kind of he's the most popular driver. So, he doesn't need my support every week. Not like a guy like Alex Bowman would. There's Josh Bilicki, my hero. I don't know if you guys know this, but Josh Bilicki, he didn't wreck at all. Saturday. Did not wreck once. He finished 33 laps down. He was just that slow. 33 laps. How is that possible? To go 33 laps down with no mechanical issues. Yeah, Josh Bilicki. He was in the 66 Arby's car. I don't know if you guys could see it on TV, but he finished 33 laps down. Never wrecked. He was just that slow. I mean, he was a hazard. He was going like 20 miles per hour slower than everyone else. He should not have been out there. I have no clue how he was making minimum speed. It seemed very fishy to me.
All right, you're clear.
Oh, we're coming up on William Byron. Okay, I love this car. This 20... Ah! All right, I don't know why he slowed down that much. But I love that 24 car.
All clear.
I don't love it that much. Yeah, I also... So, my fantasy lineup for Bristol included Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin. So those were all three really good picks. I think I also picked Truex and Logano. So those two were not good picks. And then for my garage pick, it was Kyle Busch, which was also not the best pick. But three of them were very good picks. So I got a lot of points on Saturday for my fantasy lineup. Yeah, nobody was touching Larson on Saturday, which I'm glad I was there in person because from what I heard from people that watched it on TV, is the race sucked. But in person, I was having a blast. Bristol's just amazing to be at. It's fantastic. My favorite track by far, in person.
Still there. All clear.
And I had free tickets to go to the race, so I couldn't pass that up.
You're clear. All right, you're clear.
It was bad on TV. Yeah, I haven't watched it back yet on the TV broadcast.
Running on fumes out here.
But
Going down low now.
in person, it was still fun. Because in person at Bristol, you can see the whole track. I mean, you can see that in my video.
All right, you're clear.
And it actually looks a lot better in person because the GoPro has such a wide angle lens, which is good because it was able to capture the whole track, but bad because it looks very zoomed out. But anyway, you can see the whole track the whole time, so you can pick and choose what battles to follow. And part of the entertainment
You're almost out of gas.
of Saturday's race, we're gonna run out of gas here. This is awkward. Oh, well, we're dead again. There goes Chase Briscoe, man of the hour. But yeah, Josh Bilicki, watching him go 33 laps down, like it was like every 5 laps he would get passed by Larson. My dad made a hilarious comment during the race. He turned to me and he's like, I bet Kyle Larson is thinking, how many Arby's cars are out here? Because he kept passing him. So if you think about it, Josh Bilicki, 33 laps down, spent more time racing against Kyle Larson than the second place car. That blows my mind. Blows it absolutely. Absolutely blows my mind. It's just, it was very hard to pass, and the reason it was hard to pass, in my opinion, is they didn't put down resin. So the sticky stuff, they didn't put that down this year, or for the fall race. So the bottom just could not keep up. 34 is kill.
You're clear on pit road.
Rip. They're all 2 laps down.
Got one down low now. All clear.
Ah!
You got room. You're clear.
Ow. My left hand feels like it's cramping. I have some problems going on with my nervous system. We'll hopefully get those sorted out. Whoa, whoa, who's blowing up again? That's not Briscoe this time. A lot of engine failures. Like a lot. There's Harvick.
All clear.
Oh, the 78. Good catch, good catch. Another one!
Got a car low now.
It's Hamlin! What is going on that everyone's engine is just detonating? This is wild. I've never seen anything like this. Oh dear. Hey, we can do that in this next gen car. Yeah, I don't feel too bad about Hamlin. So, I knew something good was going to happen once Logano wrecked, because when I go to a race, it's usually almost always Logano or Hamlin that wins. And the third party, the other person that wins when I go, is Mark Truex Jr. You know, he got the penalty, it took him out of contention, but yeah, so I think it's my fault somehow
All right, you're clear.
that Larson dominated. And usually, the funny thing is, usually I wear my 5 hat. I bought my 5 hat at Bristol, probably a few years ago. And I didn't wear it this time. What hat did I wear? I think I just wore my 24 Exalta hat, William Byron. It's the most comfortable hat I own, so I wear it quite a lot. And I had a Jeff Gordon shirt on.
All clear.
I also had a Jeff Gordon jacket with me, but it never got cold enough to put the jacket on. There's Hamlin. Somehow they repaired a blown engine. Good for them.
All right, you're clear.
Your dad went to Bristol in 17 or 16. Yes, I went to the 2016 night race, and then I went back to the night race
Still there.
either in 18 or 19 sometime. I don't know. And then I went to the spring dirt race a couple times.
Clear low.
So I mean, I've been to Bristol
All clear.
5 times, maybe. I like Bristol a lot. I had never been before 2016, so that was sad. And 2016 sucked because it rained a ton. Got rained out to the next day.
Still there.
That was awful. That was just awful.
Car on the outside now. All
So that's
right,
one thing. I'm glad that the race Saturday had good weather, because usually when I go to a NASCAR race, it rains. Talladega, Daytona, Bristol, you know, it just rains a lot. Logan McNally, he's back from Twitch, over on YouTube. YouTube's where the cool people are. It's actually where all the people are. Hardly anyone watches on Twitch, which I'm fine with. I prefer YouTube.
clear.
Even though the stream looks better on Twitch, I'll say that.
All right, you're clear.
Twitch is a much better live streaming platform, but YouTube is a better all-around platform. You can do the shorts and the edited, uploaded content, and you can go live. So and you can put your podcast on YouTube now. So there's so much you can do with YouTube that you can't do on Twitch. Yeah, good to see you, Logan. You're here with 28 on top. He's also in here. It was his idea to go live. He said, hey, can you go live? And I was just like, yeah, I guess. So yeah, if you guys ever just want to see a stream, yeah, get my attention somehow. Social media, in the comments section. You know, sometimes I don't see those as quickly, but I'll see it eventually. Yeah, if I'm not working or if I'm not busy doing something else, not at the doctor. I've been going to the doctor a lot lately. Too much. I'm actually sick of it. It's expensive. Yeah, I feel like that was pure luck. I don't know how I saw it so quickly. Like, maybe my phone beeped this time or made some kind of noise. So I feel like usually it doesn't.
Car high, careful, slow down. You're almost out of gas.
Okay, look at that. We're still not going to have enough fuel. So what's the point? Yeah, I don't believe in looking at the fuel gauge. You've never been to a race? Well, you will be to a race one day. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Because NASCAR will be around for a long time. So you have plenty of time to get to a race. And the cool thing is, I don't know if your parents know this, but if you're under the age of 12, you get in for free. 3 to 5. Okay, hey. We're going to pit this time, and we're going to pit on time. Because we're probably going to run like 7 laps and pit again. So, we're not going to run it out this time. At least I don't plan on that. Maybe we do. Tell you, you should, for if you're under the age of 12, your ticket is free. And I believe most tracks honor that, if not all the tracks. It definitely helps out because tickets, they can be expensive, especially if it's for the Cup race, but a free ticket helps. Like my dad and I we got free tickets for the Bristol night race, and they were actually really good seats. And we could see the whole track. It had chair backs. We were under a little awning, like a covering, and so even in the daytime, those would have been great seats because they would have been sheltered from the sun. And it was in the Earnhardt Terrace. So all the seats were painted black. There was a lot of Earnhardt signage. Previously, we've sat in the Gordon Terrace, or whatever they call it. And then we sat once by the start-finish line. I forget what they call that area. Maybe like the Petty Terrace or something.
Stay low. All right, you're clear.
All right, we need to pit soon, so I don't run out of fuel. I have to keep my promise. How many laps are left? All right, I think we're in our fuel window, so we can pit now if I remember. I'm gonna hit pit road. I'm gonna try to hit it full speed and just see what happens. You wanna go to Daytona so bad? Daytona's a good one. Daytona is the nicest track there is, like facility-wise. Daytona has the newest stuff, the nicest. Yeah, lap 69.
Careful. Drop the speed, driver.
Are we gonna get penalized for that? I don't know. We'll find out. Yes, lap 69. Yeah, Daytona. It's just everything's new. There's TVs everywhere you go. There's TVs in the bathrooms. So if you go to like pee in the middle of the race, you won't miss anything because you get to see the cameras while you're in the bathroom. You can see what's going on out on the track. You know, you're in line for concessions. They have TVs above the concession stand, so you can see, you know, all that stuff. So Daytona's a good one. And then there's the museum right outside Turn 4. Very cool museum. You know, they put the Daytona 500 winning car in there every year.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
Taking a dump and watching the race. Yes, yes, pretty much how it goes there at Daytona. I mean, it's very hard to miss a lap of the action at Daytona. Just, there's so many TVs. It's an awesome place. I don't like the racing as much as I like the racing at Talladega. I like Talladega's racing better. But the facilities at Daytona are so much nicer. So you gotta think, at Daytona, you're like a 5-minute drive from the beach because you can see the hotels that are on the beach from the track, and you can smell the ocean from the track. So it's very close to the coast. So, I mean, and I think you're like an hour away from Disney World. So you can hit up Disney World, you can hit up Cape Canaveral, you know, where NASA is, where they launch all the rockets, and go to a NASCAR race all in 1 week. You can do it all. I mean, that would be expensive, but man, would that be a cool trip. The Coke 400, the Coke Zero 400 was crazy. Yes, the Daytona night race, I think I enjoy it more than the 500. Especially with now how they, you know, used to it was on July 4th, which I love that, and I wish they would go back to it, honestly. But now it's like the last race, or one of the, it's not the last race anymore, but it's usually, you know, one of the last races right before the playoffs. And so it means a lot to win that race. So that's a good one to go. We might run out of gas. Again, even though I tried to pit early to avoid it, we might run out of gas. Whoa, who was that? Was that Martin Truex Jr.? What happened to him? These AI are just killing themselves. Yes, I would. The Daytona 500 is hard to get tickets to because it is the biggest race of the year. But the night race would probably be a lot easier and probably cheaper. So that's. I've been to a race at Daytona before, but yeah, I've never been to the night race. So I would like to see that. I went for my birthday back in 2017. And my birthday just happens to be, usually most years, on Daytona 500 weekend. So it's a good time to have a birthday. But we saw a... If I pit, look at the 34. Man. Hopefully I don't have to pit, but I may have to. We're going to be close. We'll probably be right on our number. 5 laps remaining.
Still there. You got room.
W. That's a W right there. see if I can do this. I need to answer a text message, so let me... Alright. My buddy, a supporter of the channel, Mr. Shackle232, you might see him in the chat from time to time. He was asking me if I wanted to go fishing. It's about to rain here for the next several days, so today is the last chance we'll have to go fishing for probably maybe a while. He has a lot going on next week, I do too. I'll be leaving town again next week for a wedding during the weekend, so you guys will have NASCAR to keep you company while I'm away. But I'll be making more videos while I'm in Dallas, so don't worry about the content. Yes, the hurricane, yes. It is coming. It is coming for us. All right, 2 laps of fuel remaining. Oh, and we just hit 2. We're on our number. We are so close. Yeah, hopefully the hurricane stays away from you. That would not be fun.
You're almost out of gas. You got 1 to go.
Going to Gulf Shores I love Gulf Shores, buddy. Hey, I love Gulf Shores. Those are very, very pretty beaches. Very pretty. Some of my favorite beaches I've ever been to. Because the sand is just so soft. The ocean's nice and warm usually, you know, at least in the warm months.
Go get the checker flag.
And it's just... It's a great place. The food's good. There's tons of stuff to do down there. Tons of go-karts, you know. All right. Well, that was a good stream right there. It's not close to. Yes, Gulf Shores is a great place. Great place. I like the food. I like the souvenir shops. I like it all. Gulf Shores is just. It's a place my family tried to go like every year while I was growing up, and I still get down there every few years. I don't go as much as I used to. All right, guys. We'll probably go back live later today. So hopefully I'll see you guys. Maybe not. But if I do, we may be playing a different game. We may try to finish. We won't finish it, but we may try to play some Guardians of the Galaxy. So we will see about that. I'm about to go fishing, I think. So hopefully we catch a fish, and if I do, I'll post a video of it. So that's a deal we'll make. I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you guys so much for the support. Love talking to you guys in the chat. And 28 on top, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks to be in Gulf Shores. So yeah, hope you enjoy that trip, and when it's all said and done, tell me all about it. I hope you guys eat some good food while you're down there too. Those crab legs are fantastic. But yeah,